When I think about what's happening in retail, a lot of times retailers will implement what's called a safety stock. So they'll
Okay.
say, don't act like it's not there if I don't have at least three, let's say. So in many cases, if you have a SKU depth of less than three, it'll disguise it from any kind of digital order management system or any exposure to the consumer online. So what you have is you have a group of items that have a SKU depth of three or more that are kind of the top of the iceberg. That's the inventory that you can see. Then below the water level, if you will, you have a bunch of different SKU items that are maybe an SKU depth of two or even one in many cases, because retailers want to carry low SKU depth, right? Because that's a carrying cost for them, especially in the tail end
Right.
sizes like your extra smalls and your 3XLs, those kind of things. So those are all below the water, and just like an iceberg, that's the part, the unknown, that becomes the real big risk for the retailer, right? So going into year end, you want to display as much inventory as you can. But if you have those onesie twosies that you're not exposing on the web or to your digital order management, those are just going to carry over into things like markdowns or maybe excess inventory as you're trying to close out your calendar year, right? So this is what I call the iceberg effect, because all that below the waterline that you don't make visible is where the problems are going to happen.